Hi everyone, this is a course of translation from English into Arabic, and in today's lecture we'll carry on with the comma, what is meant by the comma, when to use it, and most importantly how to translate it into Arabic. The comma is a punctuation mark and indicates a pause is needed in a sentence. It helps to clarify meaning for the readers. So let us just carry on with the placements of the comma and how to translate it in when it occurs in these placements. The comma is used to set off non-essential information. What is meant by non-essential information? Well, grammarians label some elements as either essential or non-essential to the meaning of a sentence. These elements are usually descriptive, explaining how or when or even where something happened, or giving information about a person or a thing. If the writer separates an essential element, he or she should be sure to do so completely. It is not enough to place one comma and let the beginning or the end of the element blend into the rest of the sentence. The following examples show that الاكسترا information, a non-essential element اللي هي leave extra information to the sentence must be preceded and followed by commas. It is not enough to put one comma, it must be two commas. As shown here, the only problem with the new project established in the desert at high cost is the lack of good access roads. So, established in the desert at high cost is a non-essential element, is extra information that is added to the sentence. It is not the main idea of the sentence. I can easily delete it, and the main sentence is the only problem with the new project is the lack of good access roads. See, preceded and followed here, preceded and followed by commas. Another example here, my oldest sister Sarah plans to become an oral surgeon. This is a wrong sentence. It should be the non-essential element Sarah is preceded by the comma but not followed by one. This is why it was wrong sentence, and it must be like this: my oldest sister Sarah plans to become an oral surgeon. And the translation here: تخطط أختي الكبرى سارة لتصبح جراحة فم وأسنان. My oldest here, we have oldest and eldest, and both are correct in this context. I can say eldest with E, and I can say oldest with O. The difference with the two words eldest is used specifically in relationships within a family, while oldest is a general word to talk about relationships within a family, to talk about people in general, to talk about things. So I can say my oldest car, I can say, for instance, the oldest car in the garage is mine. Okay, but I cannot say the oldest with E, car. No, this is a wrong sentence. My eldest car, no. My oldest, no. This is so oldest and eldest can be understood like this. So let's get back to our main subject here. So the Sarah is non-essential element, and it was translated into خطة أختي الكبرى سارة, and we don't use any comma, no commas in our Arabic sentence. تلاحظون يعني حذفنا الفواصل تماما من جملتنا العربية. ف يعني ويا non-essential element غالبا mainly we omit, we delete, we ignore the commas. Another example, the attempted coup in Uganda involving many senior officers was quickly foiled. Here, the non-essential element, the extra information, is here involving many senior officers. So preceded and followed by commas, by comma, and the translation is قضي بسرعة على محاولة الانقلاب التي حدثت في أوغندا والتي شارك أو والتي تورط فيها كثير من كبار الضباط. فتلاحظون أنه non-essential element, extra information, الفواصل هنا يعني الفاصلة ترجمت، الكوما ترجمت إلى والتي، يتعاملنا وياها بهالشكل، والتي شارك فيها كثير من كبار الضباط. بدينا جملتنا بقضية بسرعة، بدينا جملتنا بالفعل، أوكي، وكملناها، وبعدين على مود نكمل ويا الإكسترا انفورميشن يجب أن تترجم، فترجمناها بهالشكل، والتي شارك أو تورط فيها. ما خليت أي فواصل بالنص العربي، بالجملة العربية. Another placement we have the comma to set off interrupters. Interrupters, we talked about it in the previous lecture. We named it as commentary words. It is the same, okay? Like, however, in fact, sadly, say the least, we have many interrupters, okay? An interrupter, as its name implies, may be left out of the sentence without changing the main idea, okay? So we can delete it without changing the main idea of the sentence. Interrupters resemble non-essential elements in that they give the reader extra information. An interrupter may indicate a contrast, an example, or an extra comment. Like non-essential elements, interrupters are always set off by commas. So يعني الانتربترز تستخدم من المتحدث أو الكاتب يريد يضيف مثال، يريد يضيف تعليق إضافي، أوكي، يستخدم الانتربترز words like that, sadly, say the least, okay, however. Let us take several examples. This bowl of sugar, however, could add more than 4,000 calories to one's diet. Here, however, makes an extra comment and should be translated into Arabic as قد تزود علبة السكر هذه رغم صغرها الفرد في وجبته بأكثر من 4,000 سعرة حرارية. I would rather translate it, this is according to the source, but I would rather translate it into رغم صغرها، يعني أبدي جملتي برغم صغرها أخلي الفاصلة مالتي أخليها بعد رغم صغرها، وأكمل الترجمة. رغم صغرها قد تزود علبة أو إناء السكر هذه، علبة السكر هذه الفرد في وجبته بأكثر من 4,000 سعرة حرارية. interrupters, when they occur in the middle of the sentence, it would be much better if we just reorder the translation, okay? Reorder our sentence, our Arabic sentence, okay? فنبدي بيها ونخلي فاصلة واحدة على الأقل راح تكون، ونكمل جملتنا. Okay. Ali did not, after all, run for office on an independent ticket. After all, comments on the main idea of the sentence. After all means used in order to say that what you expected did not happen. فالترجمة راح تكون لم يترشح علي خلافا للتوقعات لمنصب الرئاسة كمستقل. ممكن أيضا أنه تترجم إلى أبدي خلافا للتوقعات وأخلي فاصلتي خلافا للتوقعات لم يترشح علي لمنصب الرئاسة كمستقل. if you have suggestions, if you have comments, just write for me on our Telegram group. This is all for today's lecture. I hope that was clear. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for listening and have a good day.